Hey, what's up guys? So my name is Nick. Nice to meet you. This is probably gonna be the first video on the channel. Before I start a workout, I'm filming this on the Samsung 360 camera. It's not even out yet, so I'm pumped. But one thing I got in my mind before this workout is I run a boot camp. So a little bit about me, I run 2 boot camps here in my city, here in Fresno, California, and 1 in Clovis. So what we're doing here is we're helping women lose weight, beginners, women and moms, and then husbands and boyfriends, a select few guys that come in on their own. But in my experience, guys don't want to be told what to do. Just as many guys need to lose weight as women, but I'm here for everybody. So what we do is we run boot camp, general fitness, where I'm not going to offer meal plans. I hate that. But aside from that, what we do is we're really good at having our women lose weight. And I'm very good at proving that and selling that. So along those lines, we have over 1,700 women in my small city within our first year in business. So I'm very excited about that. And then actually one thing I wanted to go on is what I've learned here in my first year in business with my own gym. I've been doing it for a while, right? Doing the whole, you jump around from gym to gym and you train, you work at. I never worked at a gym. I always paid rent. I can't work for anybody else but myself because I got some crazy ideas and I don't fit in between the lines. So one thing I have had on my mind today is I see other boot camps and it aggravates me, and I know the clients don't know this. So let me get close to the camera here and let's see if we can do this. Let me make sure this is still ticking here. Our boot camp counterpart, big franchise, right? Big franchise. People are selling out to them and purchasing that franchise, basically a small loan that anyone can get. So anyone can be your franchise owner. So first thing first, you buy into a franchise, you're buying into someone who is having it done for them. And it's neither here nor there. I see a few perks to having a franchise for those who can't build it on their own. And there's no, to each his own. I'm not gonna really judge those people, but someone who is capable of building their own business, but does not because it's hard. I kind of lose a little respect for that. But anyway, the franchise company, who we shall not name, is pretty much the only bootcamp franchise there is. The franchise, they market, little did the client know, they will not put a boot camp in an area of town where the income is lower. So they market to the affluent. And we haven't really experienced that in this country yet, where people are like judging other people because of their income. It's more about race, other things like that, gender. But I'm telling you now, it's gonna come a time where people are upset, like you're discriminating because of, so neither here nor there again. So they wanna market toward the affluent. So here's the big problem. Majority of people who need to lose weight are not affluent. Majority of people in general are not affluent, so meaning they have a lot of money. So upper income class, middle upper to higher income class. From my experience, a lot of people from a lot of different ways of life work hard. But a good meat of the people come from lower income or middle income. We'll call it all lower income. If you're not rich, you're not rich. So why would a fitness company market toward them? The thing is, they're gonna pull out the fancy contracts, and they're going to charge those members, make sure they're working with people who have money, so it's not really an issue when it comes to the contracts. And they do a smaller amount of clients. That's great. But what I do that I take conflict with that is I work with people who need to lose weight, who need an instructor. These are people who have never worked out before, beginners. Beginners, moms, people who don't have access to a gym, or they're paying for a membership that's like $10 or $20 a month for a gym membership. So what I have done is I have charged a very low price, and people, how do I do that without people saying, oh, you get what you pay for, because they're getting a lot more. First things first, give them a lot more, because I love it when clients come from that boot camp to my boot camp, they say, I've got more results in half the time, and I'm paying a quarter of the price, a tenth of the price. How do I do that? How do I offer a tenth of the price? As you guys can tell, stimulants are kicking in, but the pre-workout coursing through my veins. The way that I offer a tenth of the price is I get 10 times more sales because I'm very good at marketing, very good. Why am I good at marketing? Because my clients work hard and they get amazing results. My trainers, we really push our members to the max, whether they're beginners or not. Injury rate, very low. Because of our training style. It's nothing too fancy, nothing new and something you never heard of before. We don't give meal plans. How do our clients get amazing results? It's because we ask for at least 3 days a week, at a tenth of the price for someone who's paying for like 2 days a week. First things first, anyone who has a gym membership is only going 2 or 3 days a week, if at all. So I say, I would encourage you to keep your gym membership, but cancel it if you're tight on money. Come in with us and we'll take care of you. We'll make sure you do lose weight, because when you lose weight as a client, for someone who owns a business, I own the business, not a franchise. I own it and I'm building it. So if I don't get you results within the first 3 months, because I'll offer 3-month programs, my business shuts down after 3 months. You can see where the incentive for me is, I want to be that guy. It's selfish. I want you to get results, but I want to be that guy that did it for you. I want to be, it's my legacy. It's my legacy. So it's not about your membership price that's coming in from me padding the income and helping me build something. That's all fine and dandy. But what I do to my core is help others. And then on top of that, I want to be like, look how many I help. You know what I mean? So for you to come into me and get and looking for results, and my main incentive is to get you results regardless of income, regardless of who you are, whether you're a beginner or not. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to offer you the lowest price. And if other people offer lower prices, I'm going to find what works. Business is WIT Fit LLC. It's whatever it takes. For you, I'm going to do whatever it takes. For my business, I'm going to find what price works. I'm not stuck by a franchise. I'm not going to go to a higher income area town when I know all the people who shine brightest. That's not what I mean. The people who I want to focus on are the mass amount of people who want to lose weight. I don't see why, if clients found out that this bootcamp franchise only wants affluent clients, they want anyone and everyone who can pay them, trust me, but they want a higher amount of money so they can do it smaller groups, is a bootcamp. I'll do like 20 or less. That's not even that much for a bootcamp, to be honest, especially in the space that we offer, and 1 or 2 trainers per class. So what I want to do is offer a lower price to get more people in, do amazing work. That's the only way your business will grow, is if you do amazing work. And then on top of that, I'm going to be able to get a lot of results and sell it to a lot more people. So for someone who's built their own business, I require your results. And if you're here for results, I'm the best guy for it. Another thing is, as we grow, I need to be able to brag about you. So we measure, we take pictures. I take videos nonstop, because there's a lot of people out there that are going to say, he's just a scammer. There's so many haters. I think you know that. If you're on YouTube, you know that. God, man. But there's too many videos for you to say anything bad about me. I pour my life into these clients. We build facilities that are the best for you. I will sell it all and buy new equipment, find exactly what works for you. I'm not a franchise. I'm not required to have the turf flooring. I'm not required to give up a percentage of my company to a franchise fee. It took me a lot to get here, more than the price for them to create their boot camps. So they're trying to be business smart, get by with the bare minimum, with their facilities being next to nothing in it, and offer a higher price for only affluent people. It sounds like it's a money-making scheme. And then when people finally understand this, 3-5 years from now, they'll be out of business. And my scheme on the opposite side of the market, which is a get you results scheme, and take your results and run with them, because when we get you results, you're happy, telling people. And I'm very great at selling Facebook ads. I'm the beast. So I can pat my back all I want, but the results, the proof is in the pudding. So when I get you amazing results, I'm going to sell it, and you and I are both going to be happy. It's such a mutual, that's how business should be, especially as a service-based business. I'm not offering a product. I'm offering a service. So when I serve you, I'm going to give you exactly what you came here for. And I'm going to make sure you do it and you like me, because, trained clients are seasonal. They come and they go. They try other boot camps, and I understand entirely. So when I leave them on a positive note, in a year, next year, the exact same season, they'll come back, and I'll do amazing work with you again. And that's how it perpetuates itself, is being known for being the best at what we do, having honest integrity where, it's hard to say it's not about the money because it's a business.